Hey there, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Wizard 101 Myth playthrough. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy farming Mirror Lake. Finally ended up getting this amazing wand. It actually didn't take me as long as I had expected. Probably been farming for about 2 days now, which is not bad. 2 days on and off after work and stuff. And look at that, 20% power pip, 13% accuracy. Like this, I went ahead and updated a couple of my gear sets, but with this fast hitting set, I lose about 10 damage from not having the Sky Iron Hosta equipped, obviously. However, I'm up to like 39 accuracy and over 100% power pip. If I change to this one, which is my main set, which is everything I had on except for the, side stuff, of course, I get 68 damage, 41 resist, 47% accuracy, and then 93% power pip, which is not bad. And speaking of, I can actually what is it? I got a couple expert socket wrenches. Been meaning to do this, I just haven't bothered to actually do it yet. I got 2 of these, so I can actually waste them. I would rather have accuracy over power pip. That's just me. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this stuff on here. I think I'll probably go with the health rather than mana. Do I have any good circle ones? Do I have any, like, life crit? If I did, I would absolutely use it. Yeah, Pierce for balance. That's interesting. Nothing valuable to use on either of those circle ones. Looks like. Nope. Alright, nothing going there. And then, is there anything good I can put on this? No, those are all circles and squares. Alright, but yeah, so with my main set, at the very least, I'm at 52. Fast hitting set, 44 now, so yeah, got a fair good amount of accuracy. If I get a minus 45 smoke screen or anything, I can basically hit through it or have at the very least a 1% chance to not fizzle. So yeah, also some of the other gear that I got the entire Thornwood set for life, which is pretty cool. I was surprised I got all that super fast. And then as you can see here, I got some other things, death and storm boots, as well as the life boots. I also got the myth boots, which is pretty cool if I can find them. Yeah, this one right here, which will come in handy if I want to use it for like energy or something. I don't think that I'll end up using it for fighting unless I'm going up against a life boss and minion combo. And then we got just a couple different crown hats. I'm actually going to put those up. I got the full side set as well, but that's really just an extra thing. I don't use that. I don't think anybody really uses that unless they don't have any other good alternatives. So let me just throw those in the shared bank real quick. And we can move on to, at the very least, move on to Avalon questing. Kind of get started with that. I also just wanted to level up real quick because I'm feeling pretty good about my pets. I've got one, I can probably show you guys after I put this stuff up, that is gotten Myth Dealer, Myth Giver, and Will Cast Cleanse, which is pretty good. I just need it to manifest both of the resist talents, which, it's pretty close to being there. Just need some more energy. 6 and 10, which is actually super good. Probably like max damage stats that you can hope to get on there. Again, I need spell proof and spell defy for that to actually be worthwhile, so I went ahead and hatched a pet with that pet from the kiosk, and I've got it on this guy here, which I'm not going to unlock it just because I'm going to do some questing, get started in Avalon, and then level it up with some of the pixie sticks that I got from Mirror Lake. So anyway, without further ado, let's do it up. See what Merle Ambrose has for us today.
Welcome back, young wizard. I understand you brought all of the lost students home.
Well, technically, they're still standing in the savannah, so I don't really know what to do about that.
Morganth unearthed the deck of shadows? Oh, no. I hope that when we buried it, it will be lost to her forever.
Why wouldn't you just give it to somebody who could beat Morganth?
That is something we must deal with before long. You should focus on your studies if you are to be ready to face her.
Right. So about those studies.
I was reflecting on Morganth's recent schemes. It is time for you to learn more about the Council of Light and Avalon.
Oh, really? Okay.
What is Avalon? Why, it is the world I come from. I will tell you more, but first you must learn of the Council of Light. Find the Emperor of Mushu in the Jade Palace. Ask about the Council of Light. Return here when you are finished.
Okay, yeah. I completely forgot about that. You actually got to go to a couple different places in order to do that. Hey, look, it's the Emperor. Long time no see.
Greetings, esteemed wizard. It has been a long time since Mushu was graced with your presence.
I know, I feel like I literally just said that. How you been? Any Onis plaguing you?
If you would learn about the Council of Light,
Ah, straight
you
to
must
business.
study the Scrolls of Light.
The Scrolls of Light, okay.
However, the path is not so easy.
I don't see why. Should just be a bunch of scrolls somewhere that anybody should have readily available to them to learn about the Council of Light, to maybe aid them in their self-righteous quest or whatever.
They are held in the Tower of Absolute Being, in the Jade Palace, and are guarded by the fierce Jade Oni, Mika Skaka.
So, is that a different Jade Oni than the one that I can summon here, or is that canonically the same one, just you've finally given it a name, King's Isle? It's a pretty interesting question, to be honest. It's probably not the same one, considering we can summon the same one there, and the first one didn't have a name, but you know how that shit goes.
You should not be here, wizard. The light of truth can be blinding.
Ooh, it's a double life combo. Speaking of, let me just throw this on. I got 52. What do I have for robes? Do I have anything good? 15, 15. It's like an extra 3. That's not really going to change anything. 12. That is an extra 6. What do I lose? Like 2 damage and crit. A little bit of crit. Oh, I do lose a blade, so I don't know that that's worth it. Well, I'll have 50% resist to life just to be able to do that. Also, I haven't dyed those, so they're looking pretty fugly, if I do say so myself. And I don't go first, alright. But I got a great fucking starting hand, holy shit. This will be a fast one. So, one of the things I wanted to kind of show, just because I started realizing that, you know, I could basically just stack myself up on this fight. I've got every single available buff in my arsenal on me, aside from, obviously, an enchanted armament pet that would give me 2 more blades, and my damage bubble. But, you know, as you can see here, I got 3 traps, all my blades on me, pet blade, regular blade, amulet blade, hat blade, and spirit blade. Like, I've got a lot of buffs, so let's see how much I do. Just kind of see what my current maximum damage output is, disregarding the fact that I'm, you know, not using the side staff, or disregarding the fact that I'm not using the Sky Iron Hosta for 10% extra damage in favor of this, you know, side staff. Because in my opinion, not fizzling and not fail pipping is highly important. But let's kind of see what this looks like. Hoping for a crit through. Hopefully they don't block. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. 30,000 damage right now. Looking pretty good. Plus, eventually I'll be able to add, you know, 2 buffs on top of that once I change my pet. Which actually, I would actually be losing out these 2 buffs, but I'd be gaining 2 stronger buffs, so it's not terrible.
You carefully collect the scrolls of light. You are the first one in generations to read them.
Man, it sounds like the Council of Light haven't been doing their jobs.
Of Mushu, detailing the formation. The scrolls are the recollections of the Emperor of Mushu, detailing the formation of the Council of Light.
In the year of the Red Comet, blanketed by shadow, the world of Zafaria called for help. A council of light was born. The council consisted of Merle Ambrose, Lydia Greyrose, Diego the Duel Master, and my humble self. With King Achebe, King Zitu Zibu, King Caleb, and Queen Elissa, the Spider Temple was broken. The shadows were driven out. The Council of Light kept watch for new shadows throughout the spiral, for evil can never be destroyed, only driven back.
Interesting. Also, if I'm the only one to have touched those scrolls and read them in generations, wouldn't that mean the Council of Light is like not doing a good enough job keeping their little cult thing relatively active as far as new members go? Sounds like they kind of got lazy and rested on their laurels a little bit. Just saying. And we're back. We read the scrolls.
It is good to see you again so soon. I trust the Jade Oni did not cause you any difficulties.
Ah, dude, that shit was easy.
The Council of Light has allies wherever there are those pure of heart. Avalon, Marleybone, Grizzleheim, Mirage, even Polaris. You should return to Headmaster Ambrose in Wizard City and tell him what you have learned.
Right. I was kind of hoping that was going to be a little bit more experience, but only need about 44,000, which is not bad. Ish. Probably off by a couple here or there. One thing I noticed, I was looking up some of the questing stuff, and I think in order to actually get the gardening, like the Avalon gardening spells, I have to get to Dundara, which is going to be a little ways away. So it'll probably be a few episodes before I can have Plant All, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, it is hard to believe it was so long ago. I feel as if a great shadow has come to Wizard City. Let us speak to Gamma at once.
Uh-huh. And how do shadows keep popping up in the middle of the fucking Ravenwood, like in the school? This isn't the first time a shadowy figure has come here.
My Bartleby, what was that? It came from Gamma's room.
It sounded like an explosion.
Oh, Headmaster, help! It's Morganthe!
Oh, wow. The evil villain has walked straight into Wizard City. Again.
Hello, Ambrose. And look, you've brought your pet wizard with you.
Rude.
Now that I've reclaimed my deck of shadows, I'm going to rewrite the spiral.
Well, thanks for letting us know your evil plan.
This is your one chance to join me, or else
Really?
you're washed away in the tide of chaos.
Honestly, fuck it. I'm on your side. Let me join.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
Ah,
You were
damn it.
once the best and brightest.
Merle's gonna
But
choose
the
for me.
shadows are too long. Your path leads to naught but ruin and sorrow. I expel you with a
What?
banishing spell.
That's a high-level banishing spell, considering you didn't use a fucking dual circle.
Shadow take you all!
But also, she said she was gonna rewrite the spiral.
It would not come to this.
That's not necessarily leading directly to ruin,
Unchecked, we
unless we stop her. Okay, yeah, perfect.
need the Sword of Kings to defeat
What?
Morganth's deck of shadows. Gamma,
No, we don't.
tell our esteemed wizard what we know.
Dude, if you think about it,
Clean up this mess.
hold up, let's talk to Gamma real quick.
Bah, she once tried to hit me with a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, didn't ask. So if you think about it, Merle Ambrose says that we need the Sword of Kings to defeat Morganth's deck of shadows. However, we never use the Sword of Kings. It's implied we have it on us, but we never have it and like actively use it in any quest after we get it from the final dungeon in Avalon. Which, if you think about it, means that this entire quest right here to go through Avalon is a complete waste of time.
The Sword of Kings. Oh, it is the legendary blade of Avalon, once held by King Artorius, greatest of kings.
Right.
His memory is preserved by the Knights of the Silver Rose. Here is the spiral key to Avalon. Go there and ask the first knight you see to point you to young Perry. He had charge of the Sword of Kings last I knew.
Yeah, like centuries ago, probably. Dude's probably old as shit. To Avalon. Oh, look at this dude. What's wrong with you?
My wounds ail me.
Yeah, that's what wounds do. Now, tell me where I can find Perry. You're not my concern.
Good wizard, may I implore you for help?
Nope.
I was wounded along the high road by vicious fraudlings. They stole my arms.
Yeah, you seem to have both your arms as well as currently a giant metal fucking axe as your arms. Like you're not missing anything, dude.
Could you get my sword back from the night goblins?
What?
And my shield back from the hobgoblin fiends?
Why do you need a sword and shield? You have a giant fucking axe. All right, well, this is Avalon. One thing I will point out is Avalon is one of the best worlds to farm stone, like specifically stone and fossil. And I think you kind of passively get sandstone through it, but sometimes stone will spawn like right here. I usually just kind of make a quick little loop past these little stairs. Sometimes there's stone hiding behind here. If not, you can also get some cattail, just not as much as in Zafaria. Like, yeah, let's see. Here's a stone. Kind of do a little run around. Just kind of look on the sides, and then... Oh, yeah, Monstrologist Burke will have the worm spells. But if I don't see any here, behind, like, the tents or anything, then I just go through here, look on the left side of this tent and behind these rocks. There's another one. I think there's about 2 to 3 in here. Yep. Here's the third one, and then you can immediately go into Abbey Road and just check all up in here. Which sometimes there's some behind there. It's usually behind that bush, but you can kind of see the particles when it's there. There might be, yeah, there's sometimes just some standing right here for no reason other than to just be seen. Yeah, sometimes, not all the time. I usually almost never see it here up on this little ledge, but you can sometimes find it there. That was 2, so that means there's at least one more. Which is either, yep, back here. Back here sometimes. I don't think it comes in the graveyard, but you can sometimes find it here, or even if you're running around. Last place I can think of is somewhere right around here, and it'll be very visible, almost kind of like right here. But yeah, quick tutorial on where to find stone brick. I should actually make some tutorials about reagent farming. But anyway, let's move on and get this quest done. Bro, easiest battle of my life. 2 rounds, used Empower, took damage, instantly got healed by my pet. Took damage from a Kraken, got healed by my pet. And then next round, threw out another Orthrus, or threw out an Orthrus. That was great. Alright, sir, who is holding a pike. I got your sword and shield back.
Ah, you have recovered my lost arms. That helps ease my discomfort.
Fuck, I just realized that's not a pike. It doesn't have a pointed tip.
These wounds are not mending. I worry I may never recover.
Hey, sucks to be you.
Tales of a wood witch, famed for her healing powers.
Well, I'm hoping you can crawl your ass to her, because I just need to get the Sword of fucking Kings, dude.
I implore you to find Fianna Yellowknife on the high road and beg a salve for me.
Why don't you go beg yourself? Have somebody who's indebted to you, like, help you with this quest. I owe you nothing. Alright, you 2-bit wannabe wood witch. Get me a salve to cure some crab disease, or some crab's disease or something. And don't tell me I gotta fight a fucking boss to do it.
What have we here? You say Sir Pike has a wound that will not heal. That is a dark sign. Seek out the night goblins who are prowling the high road, and make them tell you the name of the one who
What?
wounded Sir Pike.
Why the fuck do I need to do that? Why don't I just go back to Sir Pike and ask him who wounded him? This is so stupid. I love beating up the locals.
Stop your spell work. You want the worm. Cadillac, the fire spitter.
I love the way that he says that. Aranak, the fire spitter. Sounds great. I think whoever voiced that line did a really good job. Also, I noticed a glitch a while ago. I actually noticed this when I was in Zafaria. For some reason, it'll sometimes just not tell you how much XP or what rewards you're going to get for leveling up. So, or like for completing quests. I don't understand why.
May the spirit of Artorias protect us.
Artorias isn't dead. He was just transformed into the Pendragon.
That name is an ill omen. Karanak, the Fire Spitter, is a worm of great power and destruction. His bite is lethal, unless... If you were to gather a sample of his venom, I could create a healing salve. Of course, you'll have to defeat him first.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. But also, you do understand that I now have to deal with this ferocious enemy that you did not personally want to deal with. Or that Sir Pike apparently decided to go fucking have a goddamn bar brawl with and lose. Doesn't make any sense on that standpoint. Like, why was he trying to fight the Fire Spitter? And why would he not tell me that earlier? That's, at the very least, even though it was a stupid idea, like, he would get bragging rights for saying, I challenged Karanak the Fire Spitter to a fucking duel.
Inside, like the inside of a smith's furnace, you hear the horrible Fire Spitter up ahead.
Uh-huh. Yep. Terrible. Boom. Get that going. Ooh, I go first. Damn, this is not a bad hand. I'm just getting lucky at the very beginning of Avalon. You know, I think I'm starting to like just not including the entire boss battle. Specifically because I feel like it's just going to make the series go by a whole lot faster. And I doubt anybody's really interested on what my tactics of blading up and defending myself against attacks is going to look like. I think people are just interested in seeing what my damage looks like killing a boss and maybe soloing some dungeons that are relatively easy.
You collect a healthy sample of Fire Spitter venom. You are careful not to get any on you.
How do I collect that? Like, he was definitely awake and conscious and just walked out the back door or the front door. Speaking of, I seem to have let that man live, or that dragon. I let him live. He is just going to go out and cause terror for some other unsuspecting wannabe knight. Just saying. Alright, bitch, I got the poison. Make the medicine.
That venom will do nicely. To prepare the salve, I need some bulbs of ale blood.
What?
A medicinal plant
Why?
with wondrous properties. Please, fetch me some.
Why can't you do this? Why can't Pike do this? Why can't anybody but me do this? Why do I have to do this? Alright, here's your plants. Make the salve.
Ah, that miracle clove.
Shit.
Crush the ale blood
She didn't have me go out and get
and
plants. She
my
got me to
water
go grab her some
vessel.
fucking
I
weed.
lost them to hobgoblin fiends in the area. Get them.
Did y'all hear that? She was like, ah, this sweet fucking dope herb. It's like, yeah, healing plants. Right. Definitely wasn't me going out and collecting bits of your stash so you could just enjoy whatever little comfort you have in this medieval world. Yo, in that last fight, like halfway through, I noticed there's this giant fucking door right here being blocked by some stones. It's got a little picture of Mjolnir on it. I'm really curious as to what this is. I have never noticed this in my playthroughs, but also it definitely looks like it's been there since the vanilla. I'm wondering if that's like hinting at dwarves or something, cut content maybe. I don't know. I've never heard anybody really talk about it. It's just a really cool door right there. In where's this at? And just off the side of the high road, right before, fucking Wabbajack or whatever that. What is that dragon called? Hold up. The Jabberwock. That's what it is.
You got them back. I'm sure the fiends were crushed. There, I've made the strongest antidote I can.
Good to know.
Hurry to Sir Pike and tell him to apply this salve to his wounds. It will neutralize the venom at once.
Wait a minute. He's been afflicted with venom this entire time and hasn't dropped dead yet? I call bullshit. Alright, nerd. Rip them bandages off. You're about to feel good as new.
I'm not dead yet. You got the salve?
Better fucking pay me for my work, too. Like, seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Why were you going after the fire spitter?
Oh, that feels much better. The great wizard Merle Ambrose sent you to seek young Perry? Ha! Perry is now a white-bearded knight.
Exactly. It's probably been centuries since Merle was here. Like, people have probably grown up. This dude was probably a young little crabling just floating around the bottom of some pond.
He lives along the high road, but I'm not sure where. Sumner Fieldgold would know. He is a merchant and knows the high road well.
Right. Okay. Also, look at that. I never really take a lot of time to notice the background stuff too much, but you can see not Caliburn. What is that? Avalon. No. What was King Arthur's castle called? I can't remember, but you can see his castle in the background.
Be still, my beating heart. A wizard come to save us.
No, not really. I'm just here for the Sword of Kings.
Sir Pike saved me from the Froudlings, but we lost several bags of grain that are desperately needed here.
Uh-huh.
Can you find the bags of grain in the high road and bring them back? Once the supplies are secured, I'll help you find Sir Perry.
Of course you will. You'll help me only after I've helped you. After you've proven you can't help yourself. Seriously, I wasn't thinking about it until just now. All of those seeds were on the ground, just for anybody to pick up. They weren't like a defeat and collect quest. So this guy is just super lazy.
Now the good folk here will be able to weather a hard season.
They'd be able to weather a whole lot more if you guys would just do shit yourselves.
Let me help you find Sir Perry Gilliam. His cottage is on the high road, a short way past the Wood Witch, Fiona Yellowknife.
Right. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop here for just a second and see if I can go level up a pet real quick. See what we get. Wow. Armor piercer. It failed at baby. That sucks. Time to just get rid of that. Man, I'm super depressed about that. I was expecting to get something like really good, like any stat better than armor piercing. That was a waste of time. Wasted 2 pixie sticks on that. Well, anyway, back to questing. See what this guy's got to say.
Cursed wolf, thy fury inward on thyself, prey and consume thee.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Oh, wait, you're not a red thorn badger.
You're goddamn right I'm not.
I've heard stories of a young heroic wizard who defeated Karanak, the horrid fire spitter.
Yeah, I
Could
did.
be the one and the same.
Yeah, I did that about 10 minutes ago, bud.
If you can prove yourself, I'll help with the noble quest to find the Sword of Kings.
Well, considering the fact that I defeated the fucking fire spitter, I'm pretty sure that's enough clout to get you on the bandwagon, but sounds like that's not gonna cut it. So what the fuck do you want?
The fire spitter's spawn must be
What?
vanquished. They live in a poisoned well near her cave. Do this and survive.
Near her cave. Wait a minute. The fire spitter was a woman? Didn't sound like one. Sounded like a dude. I don't think they thought that part through. I just want you guys to think about the fact that these children are now orphaned after I technically killed their mother. They won't survive this fight either. You know, I'm pretty sure this counts as murdering children in a kid's video game. Just saying. They were the offspring of a mother dragon. And now they're dead. Oh, that one survived? Hey, look at you. Well, Not for long, bitch. Why don't you go join your brothers and sisters and mother in hell? Actually, I think I technically let the mother escape, so... yeah, they're just gonna be sitting there waiting. Easy peasy. Alright, nerd, I killed those children. What next?
A glorious tale of sword and fang.
You'd have to do some serious PR stunts to make that sound not as bad as it actually is.
You are clearly a student of the legendary Merle Ambrose.
Wow, that's just really convenient that you brought that up.
Years ago, I was given charge of the Sword of Kings. Though a squire, when King Artorius died, I proved myself a worthy knight.
Yeah, so where's the sword?
In recent times, when the Fraudling army attacked, I was vexed by the thought of the Sword of Kings falling into their hands.
Could have just hid it somewhere.
I entrusted it to Sir Brennan One Hand. Last I heard, he was battling Red Thorn Knights. Defeat some to find his whereabouts.
Oh, lovely. Alright, Sir Perry the Platypus, I got good news. Your friend was captured by some dude who lives in that tower and is probably gonna die. Wait a minute, that's not good news at all.
That scofflaw, Sir Terence Thornwhip, will duel with any knight.
Why?
Lose to him, end up
Why would he do that? If there's a chance for him to lose, like, he better be a fucking strong dude.
You must go to the Red Thorn Tower and ring the bell outside it to challenge the false knight Sir Terence Thornwhip.
Right.
Go inside, trounce Sir Terence, and free any knights he has in his dungeon. Let me know when you succeed.
Kinda odd. It's the boss that has his own personal dungeon for losers?
I hear your challenge and accept. Enter and face your doom.
Oh.
The sound of the bell fades. The gate to the Red Thorn Tower opens, beckoning
What?
you inside.
What do you mean? I literally just watched him walk in. Like, it didn't need to open.
You may be no knight, but let it not be said I'm not fair.
What? Why? If I'm not a knight, why the fuck are you willing to see me then?
And I'll fairly throw you into my dungeon when you lose.
Right. Let's see. What do I got here? Is there anything that I need? Nah, I think I'm good. Let's see, what do we got in our hand? I don't think a Minotaur is enough to kill that minion. Don't need the shield. Keep that just in case, but it's a decent hand. Man, I am not looking good on health. I didn't really think this bit through. Not using my heals is probably not the best idea. Yeah, it should do a fair amount. I know I've got another boss fight after this, so we'll see how that goes. At worst, I can run and grab some potions, I think. Easy.
Fraudlings take you, wizard. I am
Ooh,
beaten.
that's pretty useful.
As I still have my own honor, you should free the knights below in the dungeons, lest they starve.
Yeah. Let's check out this shit. He's got... That's a cool looking sword. Where's that from? I haven't seen that in game. Seen that. It's gonna be like ogre weapons. I don't know that anybody uses this, but I think that might be based off of a crown's weapon. And then there's obviously this and then that, which... That was like a Veterans Memorial Day code wand way back in the day, wasn't it? Was it a wand or was it just a housing item?
Lord Thornwhip, send me a new toy. A wizard toy, not. Come here.
Interesting. Let's do this. Port to the commons area, grab some mana and health, and deal with that later. Alright, so let's get this done. Since he is Myth, I'm fairly certain he can use Medusa. So if I go first, which I don't, I was gonna say you just throw out. Where is it? Boom. Get rid of that. This, and hopefully avoid some stuns. Yo, I was just looking this up because I know a lot of Avalon bosses actually drop evil magma peas, and this dude that I'm fighting actually does drop evil magma peas. So hopefully I'll be able to get like quite a few evil magma peas throughout Avalon. That'd be cool. I can have like a couch potato farm going and an evil magma pea farm. It'd be nice. So I just realized I didn't pack any converts. Just gonna have to run away real quick and grab some. Man, I hope that minion stays dead. That way I can just put on my myth resisted tire and fuck him up that way. Bro, holy shit, he didn't come back. Let's go. I think it's number 4. Nope, number 5. Fuck! That was too fast. I call bullshit on that. Oh well. In that case, let me just try this again. That almost never happens. I don't know why I ran into that fight. I was more focused on figuring out if he had fucking evil magma peas or something. Alright, well, now that that's done with, let's see how this works. This should do a fair amount. I don't think that'll crit, but I'm pretty stacked up for the moment. Ended up throwing out an Orthrus. After I got stunned, I used my only stun block treasure card on the round, like in the fight, that I realized I didn't have any converts and had to run all the way back. So I got stunned for the first, like, the second and third round of this fight, which sucked. Oh. That was easy.
You hurt me.
No evil magma pea, though.
The smelly brute drops a heavy ring of keys with a thunk. You use the keys to free the trapped knights.
Well fought. Thank you for freeing me, young wizard. I'll head back to Caliburn to rest up and speak to you there.
By Gamma, that's better. Many thanks to you, kind stranger. I too will head to Caliburn and join the knights there.
Alright, well that was not too bad. Did I get any XP for that dungeon or no? No? Okay. Oh, I have to go to the high road, not Caliburn. Fuck.
A remarkable feat, good wizard. Merle Ambrose has taught you well.
Well, I mean, honestly, the only time he's actually taught me, it was to cheat in your battles, so... And that was just the tutorial level.
Although the king won the throne with the Sword of Kings, it was the Order of the Silver Rose that helped him keep the peace.
Wasn't... I feel like, you know, being king and having knights at your disposal and armies and magic... Also, you guys didn't really do a good job of that if you just kind of let him die. Or, I guess, technically, let him get taken over by evil forces and transformed into a wicked dragon.
Merle Ambrose dreamed up the order and crafted the stone table that was our symbol. Sir Brennan was the first of the knights.
Right.
Seek Sir Brennan one-hand at Caliburn. He can tell you how to find the Sword of Kings, now that you have proven yourself.
Okay, I want to look at your shield. That's a very weird shield. It's obviously been battered and damaged. I'm assuming that's a silver rose on it, but also I can't tell. Doesn't really look that much like a flower. I mean, it kind of does, but then again, it could also be literally anything else.
Hail again, fair wizard. I owe you my freedom. You are searching for the Sword of Kings that the Lady of the Lake once bestowed upon King Arturius.
Yes, and I didn't need the exposition.
Sir Paddy gave me King Arturius's mighty blade to carry, and before my foolish duel, I was smart enough to hand it off for safety.
Was it really safe? I mean, you could have just left it at your estate. We could be going to grab it right now if you just left it somewhere safe and secure, but not like unreasonably unsafe.
Sir
Or
Justin
unreasonably
Silverheart
safe.
took it away from Avalon into the fairy forest of Weirwood.
Perfect. So all I have to do is go into the Weirwood.
My map of the Weirwood is in my estate in the town of Caerleon. But the way is blocked by the 100-Year Bridge.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The Harlequin Knight guards that bridge. He will not face you unless you are at least a squire. Ask Friar Nolan about a squireship.
That's bullshit. The first guy wouldn't fight anybody who wasn't a knight, and then decided halfway through to just fight somebody who wasn't a knight. Is there any stone block around here? Nope. Oh, it's this dude.
Hello, friend.
Eat shit, you muskrat-looking otter fuck.
The shrine to courage in the face of axe, sword, and poisoned arrow was sullied by Fomori giants.
Why do you have a shrine for axes, swords, and poison arrows?
Defeat the Fomori to retrieve the sacred shield and sword and restore the shrine. Then I can squire you for your act of courage.
Yeah, because apparently you can't squire me for all of the good deeds I've done for your people since the moment I fucking got here. Killing a dragon, defeating a knight, defeating a knight's ogre, and countless other fiends and dragons. You suck. Also, new spell quest. No pain, no aggravate.
Welcome, student. As a
Nah, I'm not listening to that. Fuck you. But yeah, let's go defeat this boss and then get a spell. Also, hold up. What happens if I just log out and log back in? Does that fix the prompt? It does. Interesting.
Who trespasses? A meddling wizard? No
What?
matter. I'll box your ears and send you whimpering back to Caliburn.
Rude. So yeah, let's see. I think for this one, aside from having the wrong gear set on, we'll go with a couple storm shields. Just because. I know he uses a lot of Leviathans, but this should be fine. However, just gonna do this real quick and try and load the fight and get first. Speaking of which, let's do that, and then I'm not gonna need debuffs, so I might as well carry some of those and try again. Bullshit. I hate it when the game does that. It's like I go into a boss's lair like 5 times, try to fight a boss, and it just won't give me first. Dude, again. I like to think that every time I log out and log back in, it puts a certain amount of stress on the Wiz servers that cause the devs issues. I don't think that it ever will unless a lot of people were to do it. But it makes me happy thinking about that. Speaking of, this is not a bad hand. 2 blades, 2 traps. Yeah, this would be fairly easy. Almost forgot to unpause. Yeah, just throw out an unenchanted basilisk for the first dude. The little life minion fucked him up pretty good. And then this guy, I think he Leviathan me because I lost a couple blades, but I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, pretty easy.
The indignity of it. Defeated by a mere whelp.
Rude.
On the deck of spell cards Friar Nolan told you about.
Ooh, I like that little picture. So what, I gotta go talk to Friar Nolan, who's like over here, I think? Yeah. Get that over with, and then just get, what is this, shift?
Many thanks. Please, let me offer you a spell suitable to your favored school of magic.
Nah, give me the one that heals, dog. Give me healing current. What the fuck is this? This is so worthless. Get the fuck out of my deck. Alright, so now I have to go defeat some Fomori. Maybe? Let me see. Yeah, I'll go fight him. Oh shit, I forgot to unpause for that one. But yeah.
You have restored
Fought them, got this.
courage in the face of axe, sword, and poisoned arrow.
That's a dumb name for a shrine.
Of course, you just might want to avoid that poisoned arrow.
Yeah, same goes for the fucking sword and axe. Some of the shit the narrator says just doesn't make any fucking sense. Or, like, it makes sense, but there's, like, a whole lot more context that could go into what they're saying as well.
You are truly a disciple of courage.
Make me a knight. Actually, make me king. Just promote me from 0 to 100.
I hereby dub thee squire, and charge you to serve with valor and courage, to protect the weak and defenseless, to live by honor and for glory.
Lame.
Young squire, now return to Sir Brennan and let
Oh,
him
yeah.
know what you've accomplished today.
I forgot. It'll pop these up and ruin the fucking dialogue.
Young squire, now return to Sir Brennan and let him know what
And
you've accomplished.
I can't see how much XP I'm going to get for that, but I'm saving my level up for whenever I hatch another pet, just because I'm waiting to get a pet that actually has a lot of good talents or is like a rank away from Mega or Ultra. That way I can just get it up there and hopefully get a good pet situation going on.
Hello, Squire. The Harlequin Knight is a chaotic knight who has closed the 100-Year Bridge to Caer Lyon. You'll have to duel him, and win.
Yeah, obviously.
Once you get past that rogue, search out my loyal steward Kay at my estate near the town round. He'll get you the map you need.
Perfect. So, where do I need to go? This way. Oh, hey, look. It's a guy defending the bridge.
You pup, you are hardly a squire. Still, by the laws of the land, you can challenge me if you want a drubbing.
I don't know the definition of that word.
If you wish to cross the 100-Year Bridge, you must face me and win. Meet me in the bridge tower and prepare to duel.
Yeah, sure thing. Why don't you just go first, huh? Just go first into the tower. Let me... No? Okay. Damn, that would have been funny if I actually could. Oh, wait. I'm gonna grab that, too. Alright, I guess no dialogue on this one. Easy peasy. Let's see what we get. Another one of those fucking life minions. It's not a bad hand. So let's see what this does. I've been doing a fair amount of damage, but I think even if this doesn't kill, I can just throw out a basilisk on the boss. I don't know, I got a feeling that he's gonna shield right as I hit. Assuming he can even... Well, he's an ice boss. He definitely has the ability to shield. I don't know. I'm just being paranoid. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, he's just trying to fucking stun me. Okay. Well, at the very least, he didn't shield, so that's good. Which means he should be dead, unless he blocks? Oh, perfect.
Enough! You may cross the 100-Year Bridge at your leisure.
I wonder why they call it the 100-Year Bridge. Are they going for like a 100 Years War type thing? Like background on this or what?
Now that you are safely inside the city, it is time to seek out Sir Brennan's steward, Kay.
Yeah, now that you're safely inside the city filled with fucking monsters everywhere, have a leisurely stroll. Go find a friend. Hit your mic because you talk with your hands and your mouth because you're a goddamn retard. And there's Steward K. That depends. Are you gonna do what I say, or are you gonna be a little bitch?
Sir Brennan sent you? Yes, I have a map of the Weirwood packed away somewhere. Things are topsy-turvy of late, you can imagine.
Is that a phrase medieval people would have used? Hold up, I gotta look this up. Alright, so just kind of looking around, the, definition of topsy-turvy. Apparently it would have been used in the 1500s, 1600s? That's interesting. I would not have guessed.
While I search, you can help. Hobgoblin plunderers ransacked the estate and stole the knight's armor and shield. Can you get them back?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, well, that was a pretty nice little questing. I think I'll be able to level up whenever I want, and then still have like a couple quests to go before I can level up again, which is nice. Hopefully my pet situation improves and either the main one that I'm leveling up right now doesn't fail, or another one that I get just doesn't fail. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I guess we'll continue next time. I'm probably gonna do a lot more farming with Mirror Lake. See if I can get the rest of that Storyborn Myth side armor.
No, I keep whistling.